Okie dokie. Okay, now I can no longer select that. Monitor. Okay. Should be good to go. It's hot in here. But, I should be okay. Here, I'll drink some water. Something like some Ace Attorney on a hot day. Wah. Okay. Let's make sure I'm selecting the right application. Alright, that is working. Cool, cool. Stream looks like it's running fine. Alright. Let's see. I think I'm on save file 2. I think save file 3 was like my backup. Because save file 2 has the most time on it. Day 3 investigation. So this is like the investigation after the trial, I think. Okay, let's go. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Right in Co offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Question mark? Hi, Bammer! I'm doing the funny thing again. I'm playing non-VR games in VR. I'm getting back to the Ace Attorney stuff. Because, yeah, I need to finish what I've started. Well, I don't need to, but I want to. You know? Hello, Citrus! Good to see you. Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Alright, this is still a sumo. Like, sumo show. Plotline, right? I think it is. Yeah. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Oh man, yeah. Things were way different back then. Initial trial. What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Look at everything. Ah, I can feel the input delay. Well, not input delay, just delay. But I think I'll get used to it. A poster of an old movie that Maya liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. I realized the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. Yeah, I don't think any of this has actually changed. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's a bellboy happily cleaning the room. Mia's desk. Japanese war torture be like. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. There's a hundreds amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought I have to read all of these now. Yeah, I think I've already looked at everything here before. Let's see. The Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Why would you steal the Steel Samurai costume? Why would you double the steel? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. The director's alibi. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Maybe Maya always... Was Maya always this excitable? Any ideas? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So, no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? WP powers, right. Right, this girl has a psychic ability to transform into her dead sister. It's really weird. I don't think I need to present anything to her. I don't need to see every little bit of dialogue, I just need to see whatever is needed to progress. Let's go to the detention center. October 19th. Detention center. Visitor's room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. Hahaha, I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Hello, handsome. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He seems frozen in awe of world powers. You don't say. And the only other thing should be the security camera. Smile for the camera! Hi, camera! Okay. Yes. Clock. Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? He's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? He's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and... What? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors, anyhow. Director Manila. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everybody knows the name Sal Manila. You know something I just realized? I forgot to change the category. I mean, the category isn't technically wrong. I am streaming VR chat, but that's not the main game that I'm playing right now. It'd be interesting if Twitch had a feature where it could stream multiple games at the same time. I mean, that's what I've been doing for like the last 2 streams. Come on, brain cells. Ace? Attorney. Now, technically, this is the trilogy. But I'm just going to put it under the default 8th attorney category. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to take a drink of water as well. I've got that fixed. This is the first game in the trilogy. So I think that's right. Close enough. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. Oh right, I still have to focus in on the game. So it registers my inputs. There he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call. Though I can't imagine him jumping. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, I was right when Ms. Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? 5 years ago. Why is that significant? I don't think I have anything I need to show. Go back to the studio. October 19th. Global Studios main gate. How are you doing, by the way, chat? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. The old Wimbag sure is quiet today. Dot dot dot. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Dot dot dot. Nick? I think your guard's down. Yeah? Bet we could eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. Dot dot dot. You eat. You die. Yo! Just like real life. You eat, you die. In that order. If you eat after you die, then you're a zombie. Whew, she's alive. Examine. The main entrance to the studios. You probably have a police officer on patrol out there. Looks like a studio van. You probably use it to carry around film equipment. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. The security guard station. This old bag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. She's probably eating her feelings. Interesting how this UI bar has, like, collision with the, magnifying glass. You see that? It's weird. Anyway. Now let's talk. Producer Vasquez. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Director Manila. Can I ask you about Sal Manila, the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to do. He treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Oh, you poor, sweet, innocent child. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Where's my water? Where's my invisible water bottle? It's on my desk somewhere. Invisible water bottle. There, I found it. Oops. I think I just moved something. I somehow moved my VR chat cam. Let me fix that real quick. Not sure how that happened. Okay. Mr. Hammer. About Mr. Hammer. Arg! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this! Uh-oh. She's really pissed this time. Hi, Nine! How you doing? Welcome to the stream. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Go to the employee area. Wow, no you. October 19th, Global Studios employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. That's the day before my birthday. Oh! Pog. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah! No, 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 no touching! Eek! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Did it mean? I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably neo-old Tokyo castle. Looks like one of those electric-powered bikes. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Depends. If you don't have a car or just live where it makes more sense to bike. That grate used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. That grate's still lying there, here. Ah, they've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fixed it, it'd just... They know if they fixed it, I'd just kick it off again. That poor assistant. The remains of the employees' lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. slide. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh? It's so normal. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. That door, the door to the dressing room, it's not locked. There's a sign on the dressing room door. Full powers. You must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. A window into the dressing room. Glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. A plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pill C. If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. The food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate added to the court record. Steak plate. Found in the employee area. On it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. Wish somebody would lace my plate. What? I recently started using chamomile tea to help me sleep, and it's been helping. I do have weird dreams, though, if I sleep for too long. Hey, kitty taking a sippy from my visible water bottle that you can't see because I'm drinking it from another dimension. The investigation. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Whoa, do you think you're not a cat in a different dimension? I think I'm a cat in every dimension. Even in dimensions where I'm not a cat. I like Spider-Man. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills. Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Sleeping pill bottle found on a table in the employee area bears Jack Hammer's fingerprints. Okay, I think we can move. It's Penny! Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dot dot dot. Dirt. You know, bad stuff. Dot dot dot. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring a Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? The last episode? What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Studio policy. Aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet. You understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No! That can't be true! If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken, for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence, rather than words, is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Past the Glory contains photos of every victory scene in every battle Steel Samurai has won. Okay, what did I bind? S2? Take that! And this is... a fan collection. A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. ... You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. ... Okay. 5 years ago. Take a drink of water. There we go. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Ooh. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, producer Miss Vasquez managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. That's why Miss Hammer... Wait, no. Miss Hammer. Who's Miss Hammer? I read it wrong. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They're afraid about what would happen if his career... They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Yeah. Okay. Let's go see Miss Oldbag. What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darnest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Alright, 5 years ago. I want to ask you about 5 years ago. Exclamation point. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nicholas! Nichols? Nicholas. Nick. Penny Nicholas. Why is everyone's name a pun? Penny Nicholas? Jack Hammer? Come on. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? What? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Do I have proof? I do not remember. What button did I bind the court record to again? Don't tell me I forgot to bind it. I think I forgot to bind the court record. I don't have proof. Proof? Well, no. See? I see how you work. Anything that doesn't fit, you just blame on the dead. Well. Just butt out, Lord Boy. She knows something. How am I going to get her to talk? Give me a second. I need to... bind tab to something. Let's see, L2. Let's see, what do I have L2 binded to? I have L2 binded to A. L3. L3 is I. R3. What about R3? Okay, R3 is unbound. So I'm gonna bind that to... I think that's tab. There we go. That should work. Take a drink of water. Where that might be. Okay, put my hands back on. Okay. 5 years ago. I want to ask you about 5 years ago. I already read this. Let's see. Okay, that's working. Okay, I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. The steak plate. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes. So? This is the plate that he used to eat the steak. To eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Hmm? Ha? I bet Powers put it in there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pills in. Take that. This bottle contained sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle. ... exclamation point. ... I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay. You win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag? You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Miss Oldbag? Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. ... Question mark? A photograph. Oh. That's disturbing. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Wait, one of those was bent, wasn't it? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. 5-year-old photo shows an accident involving Jack Hammer. Okay. Progress. Okay. Let's back up. Yes. Come on, brain cells. What do we do next? Let's move. Outside Studio 1. October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from there to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. I don't think I need to examine anything here. I think doing that's just a waste of time. Let's go outside Studio 2. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Dot. Hello. Dot. Hello. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. Dot. I'm watching the clouds. Dot. That's all she had to say, apparently. The funny bird noises. Mr. Hammer. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Question mark? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Will Powers. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh dear. Director Manila. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. Dot. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourselves. Oh dear. Fine, I will. What? What if I made a contact on my avatar so that when my hands are together, a water bottle appears? That would be funny. I kind of want to make a new version of my avatar that has like controllers in each hand. So it makes more sense that I'm controlling the game with my VR controllers. So I'm not just like controlling it with my mind, you know? Wow. Okay. October 19th, Studio 2 trailer. Dot dot dot. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. Got some figures for how much the set costs. Can't believe they spent that much money on those sets. Old movie poster, Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god! That movie was the best! It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing Samurai stars. What's next? Ninja Ballet? Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster is quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse. An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Trash can. Nothing in here, but nothing in here that could be a clue. Some paper cups and crumpled documents. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Okay, I looked at everything in here. I think. Nothing else I can do but move back out. Let's present the steak plate. Dot dot dot. She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you look. What? Why are you showing that to me, Nick? I don't think she's gonna look at any of this stuff. Let's just move back. Let's go back to... Wait a minute. We have that picture now. present this. ... She's not even looking. Where? Oh my. We struck a nerve. What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Mrs. Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. ... The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind? ... Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Hi, Jack Jab. Solving crimes. Sure I am. How you doing, Jag Jab? Let's move into the trailer. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Good. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. ... exclamation point. Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of his own accord. But... You were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident? Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure? Oh my. What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? I think I'm gonna stop reading out the ... stuff. No. No way. Do you mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. What? Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? What crime was committed this time? The actor Jack Hammer was murdered, and we're trying to prove that actor Will Powers did not do it. Basically. And I ran him hard. Believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. He's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys. Oh no! It's the boys! Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that, where you're going. Oh no. Okay, she's threatening to kill you. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Gumshoe. Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me. Now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow, then. In court. Yo, Gumshoe coming to the rescue. Who would have known he would be on our side? I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. Don't give me chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. To be continued, yo. Yay! Well, yes. Save over slot 2. Back. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Hamina, 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 hamina. Tap. Hey look, we're in the courtroom again. By the way, in case you haven't noticed, I actually found an Ace Attorney world to do my VTuber stuff in. Well, VRTuber, I guess. I don't know. VRChat isn't really a VTuber application, but like I use it for my avatar, so I guess it technically is. Yeah, anyway. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Yeah, like this is actually a full environment. Well, you can see in my VR view, if I turn off my windows, you should be able to see like the full thing. The VR view. I think this is like ripped from like an Ace Attorney game, but like was uploaded. A few different people have actually re-uploaded this map. But I found like this is the best version of it that I found. But anyway. Like that overall toolkit in LSB recenter the windows by toggling windows. Very, very useful. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. Hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement? In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today, but Tish. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer on Studio... You were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I just like needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Well, very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. She's guilty. I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Your Honor, the witness called her hired goons upon me. The day of the murder, I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4 o'clock. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. Van. Added to the court record. Van. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Cross-examination. The day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4 o'clock. Hold on. Presser on things. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4 o'clock. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The Willis did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your desk. It hurts my ears. Oomph. There was to be a rehearsal afterward, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the morning in the meeting. Cal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Forgot I need to be pressing. And what exactly was that? I've forgotten. You could try remembering. No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think. Come on. All you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me to the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. My desk all I want. Here. Immersive desk hitting. And my desk all I want. Wahahahahahahahaha. Slams my hand on the desk like a hungry person at a diner. I am very hungry. Give me your soul. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Right. You just hit your desk. Oops. Yeah, oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Nick, find anything? Kinda wish she'd said more. Hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. Sure, you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. I forgot to press her on the last line of dialogue. One second. Sorry about that. Yeah. Right. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Oh. Focus on the app. No, I didn't mean to progress. Press her on the steak thing. Do you have someone who can verify this? No. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. He needs to stop smoking. Why is she smoking inside? This is a courtroom. So disrespectful. She committed murder during that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that provided she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? Kind of wish she'd said a little more. Let's see. Enter the trailer. Oh, level for noon. Let's see. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. What were you doing there that time? Oh yeah. Okay, so we pressed her on all dialogue, I'm pretty sure. I think we need to present something. Steak plate found in the foyer area. Entire traces of sleeping pills, large bone. Ha. As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare! Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too! Wait, I don't think we should pick that option. I mean, we should, just to be silly. Why would you... You would only pick that option. Should I pick that option? Like, hopefully I don't think I'm gonna lose points for picking that option. I just think it's funny. Should we pick it? What do you think, chat? Should we say you ate the bone too? Eat the bone. You ate the bone too. You ate the bone too. Nick, are you sure? Look at her face. I mean, I love steak, but even I don't eat the bone. Hey, I didn't eat it either. Mr. Wright. I do leave the bone. Can I try that again? I think I know how. I know exactly what you did. You ate a boneless pizza! Elementary. You were eating a boneless pizza! Mr. Wright, say you are right. What would that prove? Right, Your Honor. Nick, remember her testimony? Freaking illusion of choice! No matter what decision I pick, it always follows the same outcome. She said she ate a T-bone steak. She said T-bone. Correct. I was testing you. Yeah, sure, Nick. Sorry, can I try that one more time? Funny how they let you pick these options that doesn't deduct points for wasting people's time. There are some options in the game that do make you lose points, but I think just the funny ones are like to be free. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. He was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order! I'll have 2 number 9s. Number 9 large. Number 6 was extra dip. 2 number 45s. 1 was cheese. And a large soda. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright. Isn't this a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? Okay, so I see, like, my dialogue options only affect my health if the health bar is on screen. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see. I think you could. It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but I don't. I'm speaking. Oomph! The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now the steel samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the steel samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrestled it away from him? Yeah, take that, right. If you still think she did it, show us proof. Hey Nick, look at the data we have on the samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets to you? Something odd about the samurai spear? Wait. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well. I won't hold you to your claim. But I'm afraid I will have to penalize you. Oh no! That wasn't right! Ugh. What's this? You're taking back your claim? Well, let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used a samurai spear or not. You could have gotten one of her goons to do it. Exactly! Exactly, Jagjab. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. How could it be? What? What is the meaning of this? A spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Ooh. Could it be the picture? 5-year-old photo shows an accident involving Jack Hammer. Did I bind a Z? Oh yeah, Z is confirmed. I find it easier to just change the controls per game rather than like completely redoing the over to key settings for each game. They really should add a way to save presets. But anyway, present. Wrong, Mr. Wright. But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my fake blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Right. Okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. Was it mended with duct tape in the picture? It doesn't look like it. How about I present the spear? I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But no one fixed the spear. It was the security lady. He fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for somebody to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order! I'll take a grimace shake, please. Mr. Right, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I am the one testifying here, and I will be heard! Oomph. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? It could have been the spikes. I don't want to risk it. I can't tell you. Of course I can't. Well, of course? Can the antics, right? I have to agree, Mr. Wright. At least pretend that you think you might know. Eric, note to self. Think before speaking. Tough crowd. Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I guess I have to. Illusion of choice. Strikes again. Would I make a claim like, what if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? You just did. I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well. Let's see this murder weapon then. Present. Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! Again. I'll take a large fry and some nuggies. If I cannot have order in this trial, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Tap, tap, tap. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Dee Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Shut up, Duolingo. Playing a I'm playing Ace Attorney! Misty Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Then, just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago, though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? ... Ho ho, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? Break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? For instance, actually, for that matter, there is no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. The van. To be honest, I thought it was going to be her goons, but the van works too. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. I'll get that cursor out of the way. And you use the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there. You put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, right? Don't forget, it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Manila was a conspirator? Of course he was. Of course Salmonella was... Of course, Salmonella has to... Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Ms. Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. He probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Ms. Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? Okay. So what happens next? Question mark? Yay? Don't question mark me. Wow. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait. So you mean... Steve Vasquez. So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. She's gonna confess to the crime? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright. We just engaged in a battle of wits. The result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? Order! A bagel. Mr. Edwards, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it. But, there's no proof. Edwards isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. Irk, what do I do now? Some water. You did it, Vasquez. Miss Vasquez, you did it. That wasn't a question. Did you do it? No. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I'm not sure that question helped the court get any closer to a verdict. Eric, what do we do now? Testify again, Vasquez. I'd like to see you testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. Waste of time. Damn. To come so far only to fail. As it seems, there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Objection! Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Remember when this guy was a legitimate threat? Like chapter 1 or 2? I think it was chapter 2. I don't think he was in chapter 1. Anyway. Let me see very well. Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point to making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, Indeed, verily, I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify in the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? Probably realized she did it too. But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all of that? Edgeworth. Witness testimony. After finding the body. I was with Sal in Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying, "He did it!" I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issue raised by this testimony. You're right. Your cross-examination. Okay, Nick. We're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, But if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Cross-examination. After finding the body. I was with Sal in Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal. Let's say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Press harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh. What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. But, boy? The witness will continue her testimony. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The secure— oh wait, no, wait, I need to be pressing around these things. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body laying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Sigh. Press harder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? Hello! Conker! Hi Conker! How you doing? Welcome to the stream. You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? Have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez. Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. I don't know, man. Powers looks pretty distinctive. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Wait, was Powers late? Hmm. You know, I think I'm gonna keep pressing. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. Old Bag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. He seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. The photograph, meaning the one taken by a security camera. He's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. Hold it. You asked to be left out? Yes. Seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting. There's no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us. Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? Must have been a lot of writing on it. There must have been a lot writing on it, with all those big wigs after the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. Went back to the trailer to get my notes and direction notes. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? It was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Ms. Vasquez, please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? What are you doing, Edgeworth? You're objecting to your own client. Wait. Is Vasquez a client? The prosecutor. Anyway. Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. How? Order! Order! Ugh, again. You're gonna make me fat. Okay, I'll take... a coffee. Iced coffee. And, a soft taco. Yes. Oh man, I just made myself hungry. First you drudge! Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said, it's a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? Can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. I have to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him! I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. I think we already read this. Okay, back off. Everything's 1B. Sure, we'd see through anything I had to throw her away anyway. We called the police. The lady was agitated. Left out the proceedings. Back to the trailer. Keep my script and direction notes. Knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do anything. Okay, I think we need to present some evidence. see. Trailer to get the script. Has to be the proceedings. Oh shoot, I totally forgot I was thawing a sausage to cook. Okay, bye-bye Jack Jack. Enjoy your sausage. Thanks for hanging out. The script and your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. What do you know about the injury? No. Where's the chink in her armor? So Sal, an old bag, and security lady will be found the body. Assistance was there too, only Powers was absent. So Powers was taking a nap, correct? As body. Back off on that one. Trying to think. Immediately called the police, then Power showed up. Dirty lady, old bag was quite agitated. Powers saying he did it. Must be left out of proceedings. Trailer, my script, and direction notes. So the monkey head wouldn't be blocking the way because it's like 5 o'clock now. Right? So it's 5 o'clock. Right. Hmm. Hello, Nine! How you doing? I have to sit through this again. Oh. Sorry to hear. I just need this one piece of evidence. Will the sleeping pill bottle work? Found on a table in the employee area. Probably not. I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say the van? That wasn't it. Ow. I might need to save here. Q for options. Do I have anything bound to Q? See. I have L3 bound to I. I think I can rebind that to Q. Yeah. There we go. Oops. Let me test them out. I'll let you know if they work. Okay. Okay, so to pull up options, save, slot 3. It's like my backup. I was with Sal, an old bag, a security lady when we found the body. What time was that? 5. Manila. Minutes before. Press harder. Where were the other employees? We get the studio. There yet. Okay. kind of evidence? They found the body at 5, so the monkey head isn't gonna have any effect. Let's check the map. Studio 1, Studio 2. Is it the picture? No. Ah. I might be glad I made that save. Went back to the script to get my... Went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. My hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. How about the pill bottle? Nope. I don't think I've ever lost up to this point. I will let you backseat if I get a game over. I'll make one more guess. I made a save, so it's okay. But if I make one more wrong guess, then I'll let you. Okay. Could it be this picture? It was the cat. No! Ooh, it's not the cat. Oh no, that was all my health. This is what happens when I lose. That's enough. The ship sails in the morning. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Uh-oh. Court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, guilty. No! The accused will surrender to the court immediately. to be held pending trial at the higher court within a month from today's date. Oh, thank you. That is all. This court is adjourned. Well, now I know what it looks like to lose. Okay. I'll pick up on save file 3. Okay, Conquer. Can you give me a hint? Oh, yeah, don't say such things. I'm not that great. Okay, baby hint. I should put my desk where the in-game desk is. Press her on the notes. Hold it. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. Looks so short when I do this. But at least this is where my actual desk is. Actually, I think that looks better on the stream, to be honest. Anyway, go back. Press harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for our rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Ms. Vasquez, please continue. We already saw all of this. Is there something here I missed? Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. I'm like squatting on this little block. You would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. You have explanation. Prosecution is in cahoots with defense. I had perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. Okay, we already know that. Press her on that. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? How? He told me. About the director. Have to find something to pick on her. That was there 10 minutes earlier. Present Power's photo. But I already presented Power's photo. Or did I? This one? You missed it? Oh, that was it. You were right. I think it's tricky, because I think you have to present the right evidence on the right part of the testimony, or else it doesn't go. It's weird. But anyway, you knew that Hammer was injured. Do you think that's a little... Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was a Steel Samurai who was injured. Oh. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Zomb OMFG. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it. I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. But why, though? Why would he pretend? Why would you lie? Ah. And when he was doing this? Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez. You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. And that's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Hamna. Order! Order! I have order! It's like the 5th time. I'll have a soft serve ice cream, dipped. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Humph. Humph. Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I'll have one zany cat. No, you can't have me. I am unobtainable. I have a question for you. Erk. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Shut up, Duolingo! You already messaged me once during this stream. You don't need to do it again. Rare loot, rare cat. Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times. He was a star. Had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she has a motive? Of course I can prove it. Okay. Because why not? That question is stupid. Okay. I have proof. I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. No, not for right now. But thank you. Thank you for the last hint. If I get stumped by this one, I will let you know. Hello, Jack. Sausage was good. Great! I'm glad you enjoyed it. Sent to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Is it the picture? This is my proof. May the court please look. Here, a picture painted by the great and amazing Zany. What? Oh, don't say such things. Well, this is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame with Steve Vasquez's help. A terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was for a constant source of shame for the X-Star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We're talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. Stop praising me! What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for the murder. Reveal evidence. Okay. Let me present to the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's motive. It's because she thought that Hammer was Will Powers. Right? This is my proof. And this tells us why Ms. Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer. I say all it proves is that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Mr. Wright, the court requires that you find your marbles immediately, and I'm afraid that I have to penalize you for this waste of the court's time. Nick, we're so close. Think this one through, please. Mr. Wright, I'll ask you again. Please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Oh, jeez. I think I might have to save again. Okay. How about she has no motive? You. Not the marbles. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Thank you. You don't have to say such nice things. You know? Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Backup is on the way. We won't let this one get away again. Wait, you're under arrest for being too cute. Now put up your hands where I can hold them. Oh. Alright, take me away. I did it. I commit the crime of being adorable. I'm guilty. We'll settle this in a court of law. Wait a minute. What I just said makes no sense. If I pleaded guilty... I'm tired, okay? You're already if I already plead guilty, there's no reason to settle in a court of law. Wait, do you still have to settle in a court of law if you plead guilty? I don't know how that stuff works. Double guilty. Yeah, double guilty. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady to thinking he was Powers. Once you're found guilty, that's GG. Bear. No, yeah, I guess I am silly kitty. I'm a silly cat. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Deke Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. I knew she was going to break it. She's been smoking the entire time. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Also, smoking inside courtroom would be hella contempt of court. What? Yes. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Miss Vasquez. Contempt these nuts, Your Honor. What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, no. How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please? Please don't die. Please? Extreme petting scene. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Tap. Oh? What is this link? Am I sure I want to show this link? It's a download. A cat. It's a cat being pet. Oh, cute. For those three. Yes. Actually, can I put this in the stream? I don't think it worked. Wow. Okay, let's continue. Mr. Edgeworth, where is D. Vasquez? Wait, I gotta turn the VR view back on. Wait, that's wrong. Turn off the VR to view text. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna... Can I drag him like this? There we go. There we go. Hey. Okay, let's continue. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Well, Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. Court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Yay! That is all. This court is adjourned. October 20th. Hey, it's Nine's birthday. District, yeah. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Happy birthday, Nine. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. Bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. Yeah, they were saying earlier, this guy didn't look distinct at all. I know what they're talking about. He looks super distinct. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright? Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Do I have evidence? I think I do have evidence. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put you to blame. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because Path to Glory contains photos of every victory scene and every battle Steel Samurai has won. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was the big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show and as a villain to boot. The kids love the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP! Oh? Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah! Nick Edgeworth. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. You're right, he does look unhappy. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. That's because wouldn't have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I am Powersniff. Edgeworth. Big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if? They're rivals. Rivals. Right, Nick? For now, we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Pink Princess! Nick! This is it. The new show starts today. They're going to what? You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? Oh my. We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. Wait. Is Will Powers playing the Pink Princess? That's kind of gay. I mean, that sounds great. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. The end. Yay! We beat the chapter! Brand new episode has been added. Yay! Yes, save. Slot 2. Yay! I've been booped! Ah! You booped me! How dare! No. Oh, nope, we're not ready for the next chapter. This is spoilers! Can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Ah! December 25th. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I think I'm gonna end this here, actually. Gonna close the game now. Well, that was fun. That was a pretty good stream. Took about 3 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm sorry. I've been streaming for a while now. If I keep going, I'm just gonna keep getting more and more tired, and my voice is gonna hurt. Not eepy, just tired. But anyway, um, yeah, I'm gonna actually I gotta switch back my controls because I have pretty much everything unbinded for when I'm doing my stream. Uh, okay, I'm gonna unlock my camera. Oops! Ah! I turned off the buck. No, I didn't mean to do that again. Camera. Hi. Thanks for watching the stream, guys. Uh, yeah. Have a really relevant image. Can I post link? Sure. Hopefully Twitch doesn't censor it. I guess I can switch back to VRC cam. Ah, hi. Hello. Um, PNG image. Okay, but why does bro know that? Mr. Wright only makes a ridiculous face when his back is pressed against the wall. Huh? This is the image, by the way. Sus. Very sus. I mean, I got pushed against the wall last night and Def made a silly face. Oh my. Do I want to know? But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. I think I'm gonna be ending the stream now because I'm tired and have had enough Ace Attorney for the day. But I'm gonna be getting something to eat, and then we'll probably be back online later in VR chat. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.